Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix this error, that is DXGI error device removed or DXGI error device hung. So if you're receiving one of these error with the game, then please follow the steps shown in this video. Now the first step is to try different Windows power plans. Now for this, type in control panel in Windows search box and then click on control panel. Now click on hardware and sound. Now go to power options. Now over here, first of all, try high performance. Now this has worked for many players, so select high performance and then you can check. If that does not work, you can even try balanced and then you can check. If that does not work, you can even select power saver. So if you have this option power saver, you can select power saver and then you can check. So one of it can work, so you can try different options over here and then check. Now still not working, the next step is to select Bethesda.net launcher. Now for this, you can go to game installation folder, make a right click on the game, select manage. Now click on browse local files. It will take you to the game installation folder. Open the launcher folder. Now if you don't see launcher, in that case you can make a right click on setup and then you can show more option and then you can use 7-zip. If you don't have 7-zip, you can install it 7-zip from Google. You can search it and install it and then you can extract here. Once you extract here, so it will create another setup folder. Inside that folder you might see launcher folder, so you can open this launcher folder and over here you can see Bethesda.net launcher. Just select it, do not double click, just select it. Now once you select it, now hit the enter key on the keyboard. So select it and then hit the enter key and this will open the launcher and then you can launch the game from here and then you can check. So you will see the play option, or if it's updating, let the update complete and then you can launch the game and then check. If that does not work, then if you're using Intel Extreme Tuning Utility software, in that case you can lower down performance score ratio to 56x or 55x. So if you have Intel Extreme Tuning Utility, in that case you can open it and then you can lower down performance score ratio to maybe 56x or 55x and then hit apply and then you can check. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. Now the next step is to repair the game launcher. Now to repair the game launcher, when you launch the game, it will open the launcher. Now once the launcher is open, now over here you will see game options. Click on the game options and then you will see the repair option. Hit repair. Once the repair is complete, launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you have, allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now if you're using Windows security, then open Windows settings and then go to privacy and security. If you have Windows 11, in Windows 10 click on update and security. Now click on Windows security and then click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down, at the bottom you will see manage ransomware protection. Click on it. Now click on allow an app through control folder access. Click on yes to allow and then click on add an allowed app. Click on browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder. So in my case the location is over here, so open the game folder and then select all the exe file and add all the exe files. So first of all, open this folder, game client, and select this exe file. Click on open and again click on add and allowed app, browse all apps. Select this exe file, click on open, add all the exe file over here. Again browse all apps and then if you have the go back and if you have the setup folder, add it, browse all option, launcher, select everything over here. Now once you add all the exe file, now type in control panel in Windows search box, go to control panel, system and security, Windows Defender firewall. click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall, click on change settings, click on allow another app, click on browse, and then go to the game installation folder. Open the game folder and then open game client, select this exe file and then click on open, click on add. Again click on allow another app, click on browse, and then select this exe file, select all the exe files one by one and add it to the firewall. So I'm not adding everything over here. Now once you add everything, all the exe file, now launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to run the game from the game installation folder. So instead of launching the game from the Steam, you can just make a right click on the game, manage, browse local files, and then open the game folder, game client, and over here you can just make a double click, launch the game from here and then check. If that does not work, make a right click and then go to properties, go to this tab, put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, hit apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game from here and then check. Still not working. This time put a check over here, select Windows 8, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working. In that case, this time you can select Windows 7 over here and then hit apply, click on OK. You can even try these and then check. Still not working. You can put a check on disable full screen optimization, hit apply, click on OK, make a double click and launch the game. Now when you put a check on all these boxes, still not working, in that case you can uncheck these boxes from here and then hit apply, click on OK, and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to verify the game files. Now to verify the game files, make a right click on the game, select properties, go to install files tab and then click on verify integrative game files. Once the verification is 100% complete, launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to do not overclock. So if you have overclocked, you can just set it to default and then close all the overclocking applications. So if you have MSI Afterburner or Rivatuner, any kind of overclocking application running, close it and then launch the game. Next step is to rename the save game files. Create a backup first because you will lose all the game progress. You have to start everything from scratch. So you can open File Explorer on your computer, then go to Documents over here. Over here you can see the game folder. Just create a backup. So copy this and then paste it to the desktop. And once you have a backup over here, now you can rename this folder. Make a right click and then click on rename.old and then you can check. If that does not work, go to this PC, open C drive, users, username, app data. If you don't see app data at the top, click on view, select show, put a check on hidden items and then open app data local folder and over here. But make sure that you create a backup. So you can again copy this folder, create a backup, and once you have a backup, then you can rename it, and after you rename it, launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to try DX11 or DX12 in launch option. So make a right click in the game, select properties, in the launch option type in -DX11 and then you can launch the game and then check. If that does not work, type in -DX12, launch the game and then check. Still not working, you can remove this and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to perform a clean installation of your graphics card driver. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. So to perform a clean installation, go to NVIDIA website and then select your graphic card from the list. Make sure that you select your graphic card and then select the right operating system. So if you have Windows 11, select Windows 11. If you have Windows 10, select Windows 10 and then click on find. And once you click on find, you will see this page. Now here you will find the latest GeForce Game Ready driver. Now click on view and then once you click on view, you will see the download option. Click on download and let the download complete. Now once the download is complete, run the exe file. Now once you run the exe file, you will see this screen. Click on agree and continue and then select custom option over here. By default Express would be selected. Select custom and then click on next and then you will see this screen. Now put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure you put a check on perform a clean installation and then click on next and let the installation complete. Once the installation is complete, restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game. Now the next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings over here, and then click on add desktop app, and then go to the game installation folder and then select the game exe file and then click on add. Now once the game is added, scroll down, find the game in the list. Now once you find the game, click on the game and then select over here, select high performance, and you will see your graphic card. So select your graphic card and then launch the game and then check. Next step is to install Visual C++ file. Now for this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Over here you can see Visual Studio files. You have to download this x86 and x64 version. So download both the file and then run this exe file. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install. Download this x64 file as well and then run this exe file. Again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install and then click on yes to allow and let the installation complete. Make sure both the installation are complete. Now once installed, then you have to restart your computer. So once this is done, you can close this and then restart your computer. Restart is a must after this, and after the system restart, launch the game and then check. Next step is to update Windows to the latest version. Now for this, you can open Windows settings, go to Windows Update or Update in Security and then click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed over here, then restart your computer, and after the system restart, you can launch the game. Next step is to unplug all the external devices. So if you have motors, wheel, pedals, any kind of USB adapter connected, disconnect it. Disconnect multiple, like if you have extra controller connected, sometimes we have extra controller, the dongle of the controller connected, disconnected. Disconnect controller you're using right now and then launch the game. Once the game is up and running, now you can connect the controller and then check. Disconnect multiple monitor, try launching the game in single monitor. Also, if you have any third-party application or services running, close it. Also disable Steam overlay. Now for this, you can go to Steam, make a right click on the game and then select properties, go to the controller tab and then turn off the option for this, go to the general tab and then turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game. So turn it off and then check. Also, if you have any other overlay application running like Discord running, you can go to Discord settings and then turn off overlay. If you have NVIDIA app running, so type in NVIDIA app. If you have this NVIDIA app running, you can go to settings and turn off NVIDIA overlay. If this is on, you can turn it off and then check. Also, or you can simply close all the overlay application and then launch the game. Also, if you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. If you're using NVIDIA app, you can go to graphics over here. If you see the game over here, and if you see the optimize option over here, in my case, there is no optimize option. So if you see optimize, you can optimize it. Next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in View Advanced System Settings in Windows search box and then click on View Advanced System Settings and then click on the first settings and then go to Advanced tab and then click on Change over here and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 GB. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here it's 16 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 GB. So 116 into 1024. 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5. 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM that is into 1.5. So in my case, initial size is 24576. 24576 and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 gigabyte. I have 16 gigabyte of RAM. So 16 into 1024. I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3. That is 49152. 49152. 4915152. Now click on set over here. Then click on OK. OK. Apply. OK. OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Now the next step is to update the BIOS. So go to your system manufacturer website, select your model number, make sure that you select your computer and then update the BIOS. Now in case of laptop, make sure battery is more than 10% and the AC adapter, the charger is connected to the computer when you update the system BIOS. During the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. Now, if nothing is working, uninstall and reinstall the game to different drive. So for this, you can make a right click on the game, select manage, click on uninstall. Now after the uninstall, delete the game folder from the game installation folder and then install the game to C drive. So if the game is installed to different drive like D drive or E drive or any external drive, try to install the game to C drive and then check. If the game is already installed to C drive, then try to install the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to run this game successfully on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.